All right, y'all, we're at a undisclosed location in Arlington, Texas. This is not a hotel review. This is a ballpark review. Here in a little bit, I'm gonna kind of rest and recharge and then there's a trolley, an Arlington trolley, that's gonna take you right to the ballpark. Okay, first of all, you gotta see the hotel room. First impression? Not so bad. When you get to a hotel, the first thing you gotta do is blast the AC that you're not paying for at home. We're at 69, very nice, comfortable temperature. AC hotels require that you crank that down. 60 sounds more than reasonable to me. The ballpark that we're going to is just somewhere over that way, over yonder, about a mile-ish. As I mentioned, there is a trolley that'll take you there. We're gonna take that tonight, see what it's all about. I've been told by the front desk that they will certainly take you to the game, but they may or may not necessarily take you back from the game. I mean, you can walk it. I like to walk. I'm a walker, but I don't know if I'm gonna feel comfortable walking at night, especially with the lack of like sidewalks and general pedestrian infrastructure doesn't really exist here. We're gonna see what it's all about. I'm gonna rest, recharge, show you the trolley. Okay, so the trolley was a huge success. As we're here, we're at the north side of the ballpark. Got old ballpark right over there, Choctaw Stadium. Been there before in the past, great stadium. Right now we're on our way to the southeast entry. The key reason that is where I have tickets for these next games at will call. And I had to kind of pull some strings in order to actually get physical tickets printed, but it's well worth it. It's worth this hike around the ballpark going from north to the southeast entry. I did want to say too, I'm only rolling with just my phone today. I am not bringing in my GoPro. I'm not bringing in a microphone. I think tomorrow I'll have a better understanding of like what is and what is not allowed into the ballpark. So we'll go with a GoPro and an actual lavalier microphone tomorrow, ideally. In the meantime, you're just stuck with this audio. Enjoy. Hey, I showed up some tickets here at Will Call.
Last name?
White. Excellent, thank you. I paid $5 a ticket for the 4 tickets per ticket for an extra of $20, really just to avoid having to deal with the MLB Ballpark app and the associated fusses with e-tickets. So we're gonna check them out for the first time and see if it was worth it. This is like videos of people like unboxing Pokemon cards. Okay, yeah, they're very worth it. I'd say super worth it. There are 4 tickets here covering the barcode. Not that, I'm gonna edit this after the fact so that doesn't matter, but 50-year anniversary of the Texas Rangers. Got the logo there with the serial number versus New York Yankees Globe Life Field. Well worth $20 extra for these 4 games. Worth it and then some. Let's go in.
Everybody.
Zach Hample!
We are now what? Here, he's over here. Right? It is Sevy, right?
All right, well, Judge didn't get 62, but that's okay. Got a doubleheader tomorrow, another game after that. A lot of pretty awesome fans here tonight. I feel like it was like 90% Yankee fans traveling out to see this. I got to talk to a few of them. A lot of fun. So looking forward to tomorrow. We'll see you then. Good morning.
Morning.
Weekend trip or something. Just a couple of things.
No.
That's not
All right, so we're here at day 2. This is game 1. of the doubleheader. Got Aaron Judge DHing today. What we're doing right now is we're headed to the southeast entry because today I'm actually bringing in my GoPro. We're gonna see how successful this is. The reason I'm going to this specific entrance is that it is way less attended than the other entrances from what I saw yesterday. And also going in yesterday through this entrance, I had a guy who did not care about anything in people's pockets. I easily could have brought it yesterday. In fact, I ran into my buddy Zach, who gave some pretty helpful advice on how to bring in your GoPro.
There's one random employee here who was like, oh, you better take that off because if someone sees it. And I told him, hey, it's not listed on the prohibited items on the website, and no like tripods or monopods, but it doesn't say anything about GoPros. It's weird. Nobody knows what's going on.
All I know is we're here to see Aaron Judge.
That's right.
Thanks, Zach. So we're gonna take that advice, knowing that it is not on the Rangers policy to not bring one in, and see how that goes. So hoping for the best here. Okay, so that proved successful. I was told to just go ahead and go straight through with holding on everything that was in my hand. I'm holding my wallet. Underneath that, I've got my GoPro. I've got a lavalier microphone to attach to that. So today we can actually get a little cleaner audio and some pretty nice footage. So stick around. My God, my heart stopped. All right, game one is done. 2 hours to kill, so we're probably gonna go to Texas Live. Still no home run from Judge, still waiting on number 62. I think tonight will be the night. It's been a great experience even without the home run. Be back in a little bit. Going to hit home run 62 tonight. I'll say not in the first at bat, but I'm going to predict the second at bat. So we're going to predict the third to fourth inning. Aaron Judge is going to make history by having the most home runs in the American League of anybody. That's going to happen tonight. They just pulled Aaron Judge. Totally makes sense. I totally get it. He hit 62, made history. Now it's time for Aaron Boone to kind of look forward to the playoffs. And he was standing right there. Right there. 95, I don't know who that is. I'll put it in post. You can see the name on the bottom. Aaron Judge is out officially. We saw it though. We fucking saw it. We fucking saw it, dude. They just pulled him. 86 Aaron Judge, but not after home run number 62. We seen it.
I've got air from Aaron Judge at 60 home run. Yes.
That was history. Aaron Judge hit 62 home runs in a single season to beat Roger Maris for the most all-time in the American League history for one single season. I'm still gonna be here tomorrow for the 4th and final game of this homestand, and I highly doubt we're gonna see Aaron Judge start or even play that game. Aaron Boone, wherever you're at, I totally respect that decision. The Yankees gotta make the playoffs. For these games, the Rangers can only hope for the best and win a game, which tonight they did, even in spite of Gerrit Cole breaking all these records. It's kind of incredible to see the history that's been made here tonight at Globe Life Field in Arlington. It doesn't get any better than this. I've lost my voice. Yelling for Aaron Judge, yelling for the Yankees is the only time in my life I've ever cheered for a Yankee or the Yankees in general. The pressure is off for Ranger fans, pressure is off for Yankee fans, and the pressure is off, most importantly, for Aaron Judge, who made history right there. 62 home runs is the most in the American League in a single season. 61 was the record in Roger Maris. It's been broken tonight, right there. All right, so we're day 3, game 4. I got the old ballpark behind me as we're walking up Globe Life Park. I feel like the pressure is completely off, not just for Aaron Judge and the rest of the Yankees going for 62, but also just as like the fans, you know what I mean? Like going to these games, not having to worry about having the phone out ready to catch it on video. Like it's done, it happened last night, and I'm exhausted. I'm still kind of reeling in the history and the excitement of what that was and what that meant, not just for the Yankees, but you know, baseball in general. Judge isn't even in the lineup, so again, pressure's off. We're just gonna check out the stadium, enjoy the ballpark amenities as opposed to trying to catch that number 62. So, see you in a bit. Brisket sandwich of some sort, Sweet Baby Ray's. Looks decent. I don't know, it's Texas, so gotta go with the barbecue. You know, everyone has been here this week to see Aaron Judge hit 62, and now that he finally did, it's like kind of this what now sort of attitude. It feels like, maybe that's just me speaking. This is kind of a nonsense game for the Rangers. This is the final game that either of these two teams is playing in the regular season. Of course, the Yankees are going off to do playoff things. Hope them success. I don't know, their fans have been a lot of fun. But at this point, I'm just kind of hoping for a good game. We'll see what happens. Pro move, by the way, is to put the potato chips on the sandwich. That's not bad, actually. I mean, it's not good, but it's not bad. We're gonna finish this. We're probably gonna go get a beer. And then we're gonna do a little walkthrough, take a little tour, kind of check things out. So this is the home plate entrance over here. We've got a team store kind of right when you walk in, a bunch of hats and everything look really nice. I think the main entrance that most people come in on is probably over on the north side, which is the center field entrance right across from Texas Live. There's just a huge complex over there. It's pretty dead over here behind home plate, weirdly enough. What's interesting is that when you come in on the main level, you're actually on street level, and the ballpark is kind of sunken down. So as you go down, you kind of run into these like kind of hallways that you got to find like staircases and elevators. It feels a little like tunnely down there. Overall, it looks really nice. It's just kind of a weird vibe. There's not an easy in or out once you're down there. I just prefer the street level main concourse. Is kind of my comfort zone where I like to hang out at. It's pretty nice. Just to kind of prove my point, you know, here's the sidewalk. That's outside right there. So as you're walking in, you know, you're on street level, obviously. As you're coming in, still you can see the sidewalk right there. Then I'm going to turn around. And we're actually kind of high up. I get bad service up here already. It's terrible down there. I can't do anything. I can't even make a phone call. If I can't post about it on Twitter or Instagram, what am I doing? It's another kind of like main course or main concourse, main plaza area. This is over at the southeast entrance. This is where I've been coming in the last couple days. It'll take you kind of all the way up to some of these upper levels it's really cool because this is wide open up here. If it's raining, it's going to be hitting you with the roof open like that. This is just like a whole intricate complex of people movers and escalators and all kinds of stuff to get you to some of those upper levels, which up there, I mean, it's pretty high, but the view is pretty well worth it. Home run 62 was hit right over there. You can see the replay of like the fan who jumped into that space trying to catch a ricochet of maybe it would fall into that space and get lucky, but he didn't. It was caught by some dude who cares. Yeah, it was caught right down there in that space. Pretty cool. Right place, right time. We've done a full lap at this point. We've ended up back where I first came in, which is here on the north side entrance. Today is only like 80 degrees, but it's sunny out, and if you're sitting in the shade, you're gonna be absolutely roasting and scorched. Going to the old ballpark, dealing with those same issues, it was just constant because there was hardly any shade. Being able to close that roof really makes all the difference, and with today not even being that hot, it's still pretty crazy with the sun shining through. The amenities in this ballpark are awesome as we're kind of here in center field. Team store right over here. This big vodka bar that's like directly in center field, which is kind of cool. I can't really speak to the food so much. I haven't really eaten all that much. What I have seen food-wise has been pretty like average, which is kind of surprising because you would expect to find like bigger, wilder, crazier things, especially specifically barbecue here in Texas. Beer selection, pretty average, except for there's a big Carbach Brewing over in left field, like up in left field. Beyond that, as far as like the craft beer goes, it's pretty standard fare, kind of par for the course. All in all, not bad. There is a feature that I really like, something I've never even heard of. It's called like a sensory room. It's like a room that you can go into. It's as if you're feeling like overwhelmed or like kind of freaked out by everything. You can go into this room and it's supposed to be calming and helpful, kind of get you like relaxed and back on your feet, which is really cool. I've never heard of this concept before at a stadium. Honestly, there's times where, you know, I've been stressed out and overwhelmed by kind of things that may seem like not a big deal, but you know, I totally get it. And to have a room like that available for anyone that's like kind of overwhelmed and stressed out is pretty cool. So big props to that. But beyond that, we're kind of going round two. I'm ready for lunch, so we're gonna look for something good to eat.
Need 8. All right.
I think at this point, they're probably just trying to clear inventory on concessions. This is a much better deal because I was about to get, hold up. I'm more worried about the hot dogs than I am about the game. I don't really care at this point. 4 singles for $4. That's a pretty good deal. It's fair and honest deal here in Texas. That's gonna do it. It's the end of the series. Rangers and Yankees split it 2-2. Pretty awesome stadium, brand new, opened in 2020. Never got a chance to see it until now, and I gotta say it was a pretty great opportunity to do so. Saw some history, had some fun. It's been an eventful 3 days and 4 games for sure. So heading back to San Antonio. This was a lot of fun. I had a great time. Good people here in Texas. I mean, always.